Hello Aries, happy birthday. I am in my suit. This is a special read just for you because it's your birthday. I know I'm a little late on it, but I have the time right now at this very moment because I do multiple projects. Multiple. I'm a graphic designer too. And I sell things on the side, and I do readings, and I did 10 the other day and totally drained me because there were 10 in a row. Alright, so this is a special one, like I said, for you. Thank you. I am brainy. I've been in the sun and just kind of lazy and kept my suit on, so I hope you don't mind. Anyways, we're going to focus on some good things for you, okay? For your birthday season. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for their birthday, please. What do you have for me? Everything. Everything, Brittany, everything. These are the Mermaid Oracle I'm starting out with. I have no idea why I got them first, but here we are. The present, because you are a present, my love. It's number 12. The bow in here, his birthday is the 12th. He's an Aries. Funny. So happy birthday, someone out there. Their birthday is the 12th. That popped in my head. It's a gift. It's a treasure. It's a revelation of your own value and being here in the now, because we are in that season. We are being forced to look at what we need to look at because there's nothing else we can do, and we need to look at that as a gift. We have Soul Cage as well sitting here on the bottom. And that is a rescue and escape from captivity and restriction. So, while you could have been let go of your job or something, now you're seeing the things that you can do. You're getting the rest that you needed. Well, okay, but that is why you are needing to be in the now. You know, what's the gift of the now? What's the lesson you can learn here in the now? Yeah, my nails suck. Okay, she's wearing a key on her arm. She's pretty warrior looking badass. Like a gypsy, like I'm gonna dance if I want to dance. I don't care if it's in the middle of my living room. Right? You're feeling these chains come off of you. Okay? Maybe you're getting the guts to speak up to someone that you haven't, or someone else is letting go of those restrictions. Because this is a general, even though I'm pulling for your birthday, okay? But it could be you've been dealing with someone and they have been, well, quiet, really. And while you were like, okay, fine, you know, move along and I'm going to do me, you go do you, because I don't like being restricted. I don't like feeling caged. And I'm going to live in my moment and live in myself and just be me. You know, you want to try to keep me caged, and that's not how Aries works. My Venus isn't Aries. I'm like super touchy though when I want to be. If I've permitted you, right? Oh, usually I save these. I hear my Aries. I save these for the later, but again, I've grabbed them, so I'm rolling with it because it's your birthday reading. Okay then, I'll get one now and get one later. What's the words that I guess you're wanting to say? It must be important. Dearest you, the common sayings is be in the world and not of it. Wear the world loosely. Refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to a specific outcome. Already. already. There he goes. You don't have a whole lot of pep. I'm trying to change that. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators, here to play. We have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcome don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. You will wear the world loosely or it will straitjacket you. The cage. The present. I just felt like I released there. There's freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear it or will you let it straitjacket you? It's your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you were meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything's going to turn out exactly as it should, and Spirit has a plan. So this is for the Aries that are watching me. And if this resonates, then it resonates. If it doesn't, then that message was not for you. You are not the one that was supposed to hear this. But while you may have been let go from a relationship or a job, while that was straitjacketing you, like making you feel very, I just had to pop my neck, so this is definitely on point. It made you feel like you couldn't move as much, like this relationship or this job, and it could honestly be both. It could be both, because while losing this job or something has pushed you into having to look at the relationship because you guys are kind of like together, and then you're like, oh, I don't really know if we are to be or not to be. That is the question. That's the question. But it's saying if you are in the present and you come to the revelation of so much in front of you that you could do, that you could work on, and that's here and that you should be appreciative of, that's going to release those and let you breathe, right? I totally messed up message here, but someone needs an inhaler. Okay. That's going to open your lungs up. What else do I want to pull out for you? I'm going to totally use the Doreen Virtue love deck too, but like in the end, okay? I might want to have them in the upright. Okay. We're going to use the good tarot because it's your birthday. And I want to give you the best possible message that I can. If your birthday is already passed, it's still your damn birthday. Okay? You have a whole month of birthday in my world. My birthday is April 24th. So as you can see, I'm very close. I like to say that I am a Spitfire procrastinator. Like, it looks like I make impulse decisions, but really, that's been weighing out in my head for a while. I just haven't spoke about it. So whenever I do it, people are like, God, you're so impulsive. I'm not really. Not really. You just don't know because I don't speak all my plans. Alright, give me. What's this about, please? Tell me about the present. Tell me a little more about the present. Spirit, archangels, universe. Tell me a little more about the present for the Aries, baby. Ten of Wands. Okay? Ten of Wands. But she's like gleefully being there to personally release. She's being there to personally release. Like, she's not burdened by it. It's letters, it's bills, it's checks, memories, pictures. Because she wants to live here and in the now, and she doesn't want to keep looking at the past. He, she, whomever. We have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Right, because that's a 10. This is a beginning. This is a youthful outlook, learning something new, putting passion and activity behind that. Okay? Like a novice. Like you feel like a novice right now because you haven't been here in quite some time, right? Able to have the time to let your imagination run with you and learn a new skill and breathe and release. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands as well. And in this deck, like, look at her. All that going on around her, and she is not bothered. So while there's competition, there's panic, she even has a smirk on her face, like, I already know I'm the winner. You guys, hey, you go ahead and you keep bickering and whatever, and I'm going to keep my composure, and when this is all done, I'm not going to come out with the wounds. I've dealt with the wounds before, and when this is done, I'm not going to be the one that comes out with them because I'm releasing them. Tell me about the soul cage, please. If you guys are wondering, I live in Florida. I used to not live in Florida. I am originally from the Midwest. And yes, I have been in the sun. And let me tell you, I don't care what you got to do, but you need to go eat the sun. That's what I call it. Okay? Because I've been in this kind of lack. I'll have moments of like productivity, and then I get stuck. And today, just by like chilling and being in the sun, I feel a little more productive than I have. I've even got some photos I gotta edit that were literally 2 minutes of my time. It was real quick. Boom. Did a lot of self-portraiture. 1, because I modeled. 2, because obviously I can't get anyone to cut me hair. And I still have a business to run. So if you'd like, you can check out Rocker's Shots on Facebook, and it'll lead you to one of my portfolios that I'm trying to build up through Adobe. Okay, Soul Cage, please, Soul Cage. Yeah, thank you for bearing with me. I mean, this is your read, right? Happy birthday, happy birthday. 3 cards flipped. Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Soul Cage. Okay, I don't know if you can, I'm trying to see if you can see that properly. But you know, this is like, where is it? Whipping out that knife, whipping out that past knowledge, so you can finally breathe and relax and take that much needed break, so you can have that, it's always like a mirror here, so you can have that new passionate start. Ooh, that feels sexy. I know I'm being weird right now, but that, it's like you've had Ice Queen here, someone not putting out, someone not giving you emotions, you know, like sitting on the edge of the bed, like, what the hell? I'm attracted, what's going on? You know, like looking down, like, Ice Queen, like, we don't have to have sex to be together. Well, I kind of need that passion. And that's where that release is coming in. So happy birthday to you. It's going to make you feel childlike, vulnerable. She's naked sitting on top of this lantern. Like, that's some sexy times there. Like, no longer gonna be iced out of the bedroom. Yeah, that was powerful. That was a powerful message, okay? What else can Aries expect during the month of April, please? What else can Aries expect during the month of April, please? Yeah, I'm totally just winging this message here. Because I want to see what all comes out. Because they talk a lot. And my ADHD is crazy. So, cool. I have the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Wands, followed by the 2 of Cups. Okay? right? Things are about to move pretty fast here. Okay, we got the 2 of coins and also the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You're going to have some options. Definitely going to have some options with the 2 of Earth. One looks shinier than the other. There is a person standing behind you who almost looks like John Lennon. Up at the top. See that? Someone could definitely be a big Beatles fan. And you could meet someone who's a big Beatles fan. And that's why they're shinier to you. I have another tiny little face here. Doesn't want to show himself. I also see a teddy bear and a little doggy's face. Many people behind you. One doesn't feel adequate enough to have you. One feels like you complete. It's like the elixir of life. Like you guys were just going about yourselves. Both of you were trapped in like this fishbowl. And that's gonna change rapidly. That is the use of the internet. That is traveling when this lifts. Okay, both of these are travel cards. The Wheel of Fortune is about spontaneous events and karmic wills and traveling and the end of a cycle. What goes up must come down. And since these are the surrounding cards, it's not a down. It's like a back up. Back up. That's passion. Someone speaking upon it. It's almost like the Page of Wands is now a teenager sitting on top of this panda. Someone does photography. There's a lot of bouquet here. Like ready, set, action. I see someone as like a burlesque dancer. You know, like the cigarette girl or something. If that's you, shout me out. Sorry you heard that. This is learning to do things differently, like through internet. This is making that decision to choose something new with the Fool and the 2 of Pentacles to start again. Because you have a lot of new, you have a lot of pages and the wheel turning. And as a person, the Wheel of Fortune is a very charismatic person who loves to travel, loves to finer, things of like meeting people, talking to people, different cultures and backgrounds, okay? That's what is going to be coming for you. By trying to get a timeline here. June and August. Because I have a 6, I have an 8. To start over. Okay, let me see this. Clarify the 2 of Cups first, please. Clarify the 2 of Cups for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What flipped? The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Okay. This is traditional steps, traditional planning, a higher power, spiritually connected. That did just clarify 2 of Cups, didn't it? Could be an engagement coming after you meet this person. Like you guys are just gonna click, right? It was like destined for you to meet and go through this. The past. Clarify the will, please. Okay, I got 3. I have the will. Clarifying the will. The Fool. You got 2 Fools, 2 wills. And the Magician. So I have 3 major arcanas, 2 doubles.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, there's a little bit of a nag, like, you shouldn't do this so fast. But here they are. Gonna co-inspire together. It's a path that you're supposed to walk down together. There is a it could, if it's your new prospects, that could be working together with someone to build your own business. That could be, wouldn't be surprised if like the Emperor does come out here for you, taking what's in front of you and making something, you know, out of thin air. Like not wanting to be foolish, you're surveying here, and that little thing in the back of your mind is nudging you, and you're like, hey, what do I have to lose right now? What do I have to lose right now? It goes 0, it goes 10, 0, 10, 1, 5. So again, that just directs me back to June, because of 6. Standing very tall. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Pisces, a Taurus. Because Aries is Pisces, Taurus to me. I meant the Fool, sorry. The Fool is Aries, Pisces. Okay, can you please clarify? King of Cups kept wanting to come out. Putting a lot of emotions into this and creativity into this, but structured. Clarify the 8 of Wands, please. 6 of... Oh my goodness. I'm going to recalibrate these here, but the 6 of Cups is going to flip out. The 8 of Wands. I have the Sun that just popped out. And look, there's a little bit of sunbeam on it too. Wow, okay. And then I have the 7 of Wands. With the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Finally getting an increase in money and emotional stability. A helping hand. Like someone's going to help you. Right, because there's 2 people here. This is twins. This is sexuality. This is almost there, okay? Because 7 of Wands is like frustrations, but on top of it, right? You're on top of the situation. You are planning ahead, so when you can move, you got your moves together. This is being free and being open and not caged with the nudity, yet again, okay? This is twins. If you're going to be pregnant when you do the do-do, okay, you could end up with these twins. So, and cup runneth over. And I think, like, you found the happy, but you're trying to completely release. Okay, the Sun is actual fame, too. So, like, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Magician, the Fool. This is being recognized for that effort. This is being recognized by, like, your soulmate or the person standing out. Because the 2 of Pentacles can also mean, like, public recognition. It depends what deck you pull out. And this, is it this deck? No, that's in my vice versa deck. In my vice versa deck, the flip side is being noticed out in public. Like, for your abilities. Right? And being an entertainer. So we have a lot of entertainer cards here. Anything else? Anything else for my Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, I'm liking this message. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We got the 10 of Wands again. But this 10 of Wands She has gathered every wand, every trial, every tribulation, every failure, and made that a success. Look at her. Carrying the bones of the past. It's also like a skull that is like two skulls meshed together. I know it's small, you can see. Smoking her cigarette, being herself, okay? Now, while it's the 10 of Wands, the 6 stand out to me. The 6 Wands stand out to me, and the 8 Wands. That is victory from past failures. That is victory from past relationships, of learning the lessons, of picking up those things along your journey. Okay? You've picked them up along your journey, and now you're able to build this damn house with those wands. Okay? You've done your work. And now you're here. You can bask in the glory. You can bask in what you've accomplished. Being grounded. She does not have any shoes on, actually. Neither does the sun. Two like minds coming together. Page of Cups. We have a lot of pages here. We have the Empress. Oh! We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have Death. So, while you were delayed, and there could be still 3 more months, okay, because it's number 3, 3 more months before this comes into fruition, before everything totally falls away and you can start anew, and before you see the beauty in this is why you need to be in the present and in the now, okay? Because death is finality. Something is final, so you can move on. This is not a resurrection. This is an ending, okay? We have 2, actually, shit, I got 4 tens. Done, 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 done. I got new growth, new rebirth, new ventures. I got a lot of stuff here for you, kid. Now, if only part of this resonates, it's still the part that's great, and the other part for the other people. But all in all, this is a fantastic reading. We got romance and new connections and new prospects and new jobs and money. Building that nonsense. Not nonsense, I say. Building this foundation up, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. She's got her shit on lock. She knows exactly what she's doing. She plans this out, okay? We have recognition. We have reciprocity. We have young love. We have, you know, frustrations coming to an end of you just letting them go. Like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. Okay? We need to go on different paths. Where is this? Dorian Virtue. Let's see what she's got to say. Dorian Virtue. I think I'm going to keep a couple of these major cards and do a little bit of an extended and put it on my Patreon. I'll link it down below if you're interested. I just started the Patreon. And I'm pretty much only doing signs that give me the most views here, so I don't waste a whole lot of time, you know what I mean? I definitely am going to put an Aries extended birthday read up. I'll link that down below. What else you got, please? I want 3 cards. I want 3 cards for Aries. And these don't just have to be for love, okay? They are for love, but I am going to take them as I hear them, if that makes sense, okay? So we have heart-to-heart conversations. That's because there's endings coming. Okay, there may be mutual love, but you're honestly needing to discuss these. Huh? Okay, for real, of this other deck, the sun just fell. The sun just fell over here. insanity, okay? Seeing very, very clearly of a union of two people. So anyways, there's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation because people are needing to take a new path right now, okay? And later on you may come back together, but I think you guys are going to have a lot of experience by partying and taking a break or whatever you need to do right now. This could be the one. You've already met the person that you're going to seek. You may have had a lot of growing up to do. You guys were kids. Now you guys are going to come back together. That's a spark. There's a kindred thing going on, but you already know them. Playfulness, to recapture the romance of your youthful inner self and to let the fun shine. Right. Because you already know them from when you were younger. They made you feel young, or it's from when you were younger. And just like going over the good times, how dumb you were, what you guys didn't do right or wrong. Do you have a lot of Leo here? Alright. You guys could have, well, someone has kids from something that they're going to let go of. Always had that connection though. They've always put you in high regard, right? They never spoken, but they always put you in that high regard. I was tapping in if you couldn't tell. Like they never really noticed you or pretended they never really noticed you when you were younger. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life because no one's going to take our spot in the grave. You have to love yourself before. You may be worried that finances and a career-based goal is going to interrupt this. You guys have been there's separation coming, but you're needing to call upon your trust, your faith, you're making the effort because where you are is unrequited. Okay, one person gets to it while the other person just tries and tries and tries and tries, and that's why death is coming to it, and it's really probably not that great for me. I do have him outside, and he has been going through some stuff, but here's the attitude, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. You cannot force people to stay with you. You cannot force people to love you, and while you may have to go through a heartbreak during that, you may have to go through a loss during that, better things are coming. You see this tattoo on my chest? It's all messed up here because it says destruction breeds. Now that is a discussion on its own. From an ex, creation, okay? Destruction breeds creation. What is not meant for you right now and you have to be pushed out of, something better will come along after that little dip. Seriously. Okay? If your finances aren't great right now or you're a little worried about them, no worries, man. They're getting ready to get back on track. You're about ready to hold that down and you're a little frustrated right now because you're not really sure, but there are small things in front of you that you can manifest with, that you can really set them seeds with. I mean, I got the 7 of Pentacles here, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, okay? You just got to make sure your heart's in it and that you're not bored, because you are bored with the current situation. You're frustrated with it not growing, okay? But you're going to keep watering this stuff. That's when you're going to be forced to take a new approach. Alright. I'm going to get another message from Spirit for you, and I'm going to end this birthday reading. I'm so glad you could join me. I hope you are making the best of this. I hope this resonates. I would very much appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. I gotta decide if I want to do the extended. I may for like 10 minutes, just solely on this venture or person that's coming in. Get a little detailed information, okay? Alright. I'm going to take the one that was not showing, flipped up, and leave it at that. Okay. Yeah. First sentence. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good. It can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, The good news is we have a plan. Today, take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself in the present, you are reminded to do so more often. Okay, and be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain why. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. The Fool. Alright. Happy birthday! Let me know when your birthday is. Please put it down below. And I may catch you on Patreon. Who knows? Thank you.